Well, all right, welcome into this week's episode of Play by Play. I'm your host, Andy Gordon, alongside my co-host, Jared Bergstrom. This is episode number 180, and we are well into the swing of baseball season. Basketball season, the regular season ends within the next week or so, so stuff is starting to heat up in that department. Cade Cunningham is back. He's coming back tonight for the Pistons, so that's a huge bonus for them. Wemby I don't know how much time he's going to be missing, but he exited, I think it was last night's game with a rib injury, so that'll be something to be monitored. Like I said, baseball season's in full swing. The Reds are on a 5-game streak. That's fun.
Andy's in a better mood this week.
A much better mood. We have to talk about Joe Adell with maybe the greatest defensive game in the history of the sport. There's a lot to talk about this week on Play-by-Play, so where are we starting?
Well, I guess we can start with the Reds if you want. Last week it was an abysmal start. This week.
Before we do that, there's one other thing I forgot to mention. The Bengals, I don't know if it was right before the show last week or right after the show last week, ended up signing safety Kyle Duggar. Great move. Fantastic move for them. We're not going to really talk much football in this episode, I don't think so. But just with how bad the secondary was last year, going and getting Cook from the Chiefs, and then now you go and you get Kyle Duggar help secure the back end, and along with the other moves defensively that we've made so far this offseason, I think that the defense should be much improved. And then the draft is, 2-3 weeks away?
Something like that.
Yeah, so it's a good time to be a Cincinnati sports fan, at least this week specifically. We'll see how things go as the season and the year progresses, but now let's go to baseball.
All right. So let's pull up the Reds. As you said, they are on a 5-game win streak after that abysmal series loss to the Pirates, where gave up 16 runs to the Pirates in the last 2 games of the series, but then sweeping the Rangers and a chance to go for another one tonight against the Marlins.
It's a 4-game series.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Oh, never mind then. ESPN doesn't have all of it uploaded. It's just today.
But a great job by, it's all season long so far. It's a short 11-game season so far, but by the Reds pitching staff. Game 1 against the Rangers, for us to bounce back against the after that awful Pirates series that had me ready to jump off of a bridge. But Brady Singer, he's the Brady Singer that we've come to know and love. He's not going to have the cleanest games ever, and he's not going to, wow you all the time. But he's going to make his starts. He's going to go out there and he's going to rack up his innings, and he's going to do the job. He's going to be a good rotational piece around the league for a long time. So Brady Singer did his job there. Was able to best a really nice day by Mackenzie Gore. Had a great game. Threw 9 Ks in 6 innings. He only gave up 3 runs, but the Reds' offense was able to do enough. That was, like I said, it was the first game of the series. We were able to knock in 3 homers, along with Tyler Stevenson getting his first of the year, as well as I think it was also Spencer Steer's first. Ellie, that was his third?
Second or third.
I'm pretty sure it was his third. So, hey, man, one thing that a lot of Reds fans wanted was more home runs, and the last couple nights, because we're in Miami, for some reason balls do not leave that yard.
Right.
But the outside of the last couple games, it seems as though the home runs are having a slight uptick, and that's without Gino really have gotten going, or much of the lineup. I'm not saying that TJ Friedl is going to slug 30 homers, but I think he hit 15 to 20 last year. He hasn't gotten going offensively. Steer, he really hasn't gotten going now. The last couple of games has been much better, and Tyler Stevenson is starting to
14
come around. Okay, it was 14. Yep, I was close. It's Tyler Stevenson, the offense is starting to come around a little bit. So, if once the offense comes along, man, oh man, baseball is the sport, in my opinion, that kind of, is the most like real life, because you play 162 times in 180 days. And so it's like, if things are going good and you're on a 5-game streak, I mean, man, you feel like you're living on cloud 9. Mm-hmm. And then we could lose all 5 games, all 6 games. I think we got 7 games because we don't have an off day this week, if I remember correctly. So we could lose all 7 games between now and our next show, and we would
different mood next week.
We would be in the dumps, and we might have another short show next week. This is how baseball is, and it's one of the things that makes me love it so much. Talk about that next game, the game 2 of the series. Louder, I mean, just can't talk about how good he's been.
We are off Monday.
Okay, so we do have one.
Because San Fran's coming to town, so probably a travel day for them.
Gotcha. But so, yeah, Louder in that second start of the season for him, just fantastic. Mm-hmm. Can't talk enough about the things that he's been able to do against. We've played some great pitching so far this year, and we've been able to just get enough done. And, a big thing about all of this is the fact that the Reds were really bad in 1- and 2-run games last year. Starting out the season with 7-0 in 2-run games or less. When in extra inning games, I think it was something terrible, like 2-12 last season, the Reds were. And it's 2-0 to start the season. And I'm a big Chatterbox Reds fan, and something that I really like that Trace Fowler from Chatterbox said last night is that it feels like some of these games are feeling a little bit like they're Brewers type wins, and I completely agree. I think that's a great take. Like, the Brewers, they just find ways to win games, and it doesn't make sense, and that's why a lot of NL Central fans are frustrated. They just look up and it's like they don't have that much. It doesn't feel like they have that much talent or that many good players, but the Brewers are always at the top of the division. They're always good. And this is how they do it, by winning and slugging out close games, just finding a way to be able to come up and win games. And last night, I thought we were dead in the water. I turned the game off. We'll just skip the last couple of games, the last Texas game and the first game of this series. To get to the exciting game from last night. Mm-hmm. But I had turned off the game last night. I think I turned it off in the 6th inning because I was just frustrated with the way that our guys were approaching the plate. Through 4 innings, Sandy Alcantara threw 32 pitches. What? Can we please take a pitch? Can someone just look and make him throw a couple of extra pitches? I mean, he was getting through literally on less than the minimum. If you just make him throw strikes, he would have had to throw more pitches than that. So I was kind of frustrated with that and turned it off. But you always keep the box score in the corner of your eye, and we were able to chase Sandy there in the 9th, and then the double. That's when the double steal happened with McLean and Ellie to advance both runners. The sac fly by Sal to get McLean in, and then Ellie tags. And they just talked about it a little bit earlier in the broadcast, how Augustine Ramirez, the catcher for the Marlins, he allowed 19 pass balls, the most in the league the previous last year. Yeah. And then it happens, and you have the fastest man in the league standing on third, just waiting for an opportunity, goes and extends the game, and that just felt like a huge gut punch to the Marlins because you're controlling everything. Your starter almost went 9. He almost threw back-to-back complete games, and then he gets chased at the end, and you end up not being able to win in regulation. And then Nathaniel Lowe with the huge hit to score the run that got us the lead there in extra innings, and then the huge hit by McLean, the double that scored the 2 runs. I mean, it's hard to be in a better spot as a Reds fan after starting the season 8-3. And yes, like it's super early, but it started like I just said, starting 8-3, won the first 5 road games. You know the last time that happened? The Reds started 5-0 on the road?
1990.
Yes.
That was a
Yes.
guess out of my ass.
I saw it last night. It was one of the graphics that they pulled up, that they popped up on the broadcast.
The Reds didn't. The most pitches the Reds saw in an at bat before, I think it was South Stewart in the 5th inning, was 4 pitches until South Stewart got a 5-pitch at bat.
Yeah, and that was partially because Sandy, or he was able to take the first 2 pitches, and they were pretty good pitches too. Like Sandy just barely missed the zone, and yeah, I was pretty frustrated with how the batting was looking early on, but you're just able to do enough. Pierce Johnson had his first good outing of the season. Was able to come out and get Abbott out of a big time jam. Babbitt has been a little shaky at points so far here to start, but at the end of the day, he's been pitching good enough to, like, you can't be mad at it with any of the outings that Abbott has really put forth so far.
The first 5 batters last night all flew out or grounded out on the second pitch of the at bat for the Reds.
Yeah, like I said, I was frustrated. And then Jose Franco, fantastic job, able to come in and throw 2 innings to, help save the bullpen a little bit. Man, like he's been looking comfortable. I don't want to, he's pitched just under 4 innings so far this year, so I don't want to take and act like he's done anything too crazy or nothing. But I like what I've seen from him. Emilio Pagan's still been shaky for a good chunk of this early season. But, well, hey, he's got, 3 saves already? Or is it just 2? It might just be 2. Regardless, I think, it's still so early.
4.
Oh, it's up to 4 now? Oh, hey, there you go. So, yeah, it hasn't been like the cleanest here in the early going, but it's also like I said, there's 162 games, and him and Santillan both pitched a ridiculous amount last year. So
I know last night when he walked.
If it takes the 2 of them a while to get back to where they were last year, as long as they're there by the end of the season, that's the important part.
As long as they're there just after the All-Star break, because that's where it seems to falter. Mm-hmm. But yeah, when Pagan walked his first 2 batters last night, I turned it off. I was like, oh God.
Oh, see, I had full confidence that he was going to be able to get him out.
Ooh.
And then Ashcraft, man, at points last year, I was ready to take that bobblehead and throw it in the trash. He frustrated me at big points last year. But hey, man, like he looks like he's starting to settle into that bullpen role, and he throws a 97, 98 mile an hour cutter that, if when that pitch is working, he is a tough guy to get hits on.
Like you compared to last week, let me pull up the batting averages.
Oh yeah, Jose Trevino going on the IL for short term, causing the Reds to cut CES, DFA him. How you feel about that?
I mean, I don't. He hasn't really. I mean, he's had flashes in the pan, but I mean, it's just not worked out with what we thought we were going to get with him. So I mean, I understand the move. They having to make him to make room for a catcher, which I mean, like you said before the show today, the catcher that we called up is really good at deciding that balls and strikes with the ABS behind the plate with his time in Louisville. I think this is they've done it for 3 years now in the minors. So, I mean, he might be able to show Stevenson and Trevino maybe something else they don't see, just because he's done it for 3 seasons now.
Yeah, maybe. He was actually drafted all the way back in 2015.
Oh my God.
Like if ABS is giving, and he's not going to be in the majors for too long, and unless he has like some crazy, unless he's batting out of his mind and he's like winning a bunch of strikes, and unless he's winning a bunch of strikes for the Reds or something like that, he's not going to stick around. But it's kind of cool how like ABS is opening up other opportunities or like different avenues for guys to get to the league, because he's just gotten really good at at being able to tell the strike zones. And I've heard a lot of people say that they feel like the other guy down there there's like another catcher that some people thought we would have brought up instead. I'm blanking on his name.
He's 32 years old. Good God.
I mean, it said he was drafted 11 years ago. But a lot of people thought we were going to bring up a different catcher rather than P.J. Higgins, right? That's the right guy?
Yeah, that's the one we called up.
Yeah. And the fact that he's so good with the strike zone and the ABS is what I'm hearing is why we brought him up over the other catcher. It's a thoracic spine strain for Jose Trevino.
Ew.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
That just sounds nasty. In 2023, when he made his opening day, or when he made his debut with the Reds, he hit 13 homers and hit for 270 in 63 games, and that was a lot of fun. It felt like CES was gonna be really good back then, but then he was on the opening roster and he was the team's number one, or the team's starting first baseman for back-to-back 24, 25 seasons, and was batted for 190 for 116 and 116 at-bats in 2024, and then 208 and 130 at-bats last year. And then early this season, through just 10 games, batting 222 with 2 homers and 14 Ks and 36 at-bats down with the Louisville Bats. So, rough start, or rough way for it to go for CES, especially because we had so much hope for him, and his dad played here for a little while and was a lot of fun. He could make it through waivers and just end up being back on the bats, and then you never know what happens. Maybe he finds a spark and gets it back, but who knows?
So is it time? I don't know. Where's the? So I guess we got a lot of games to pick between now and next week.
Something else. We haven't talked a ton about, or really at all so far, about South Stewart this week. That big man can steal some bases.
I did not think he could.
I am so impressed by that. I love it. Like, every time I watch this guy play, it's just something else.
He's leading the team, right? Yeah, him and McLean.
That's so funny.
And Friedel are tied.
That's
with
so
2 apiece.
Funny, man. I mean, who would have... Let me see. South Stewart is 6'1", 124 pounds, or 224 pounds. Like, he's not a small guy.
No.
He's speedy. And just so you know, Ellie is listed at 6'6", 200. He was 25 pounds more than Ellie. Significantly shorter. Hey, he got a little bit of burst though. Did you see the interview that they did in Game 1 of the Miami series with his dad? Dude, fantastic. I love Big Sal. Big Sal is a lot of fun. It seems like I want to go and watch a baseball game with him. They talked to Sal Stewart before the game, and he thought there was going to be like 100, 150 people there for him. They talked to his dad during the game. Jim Day did. And he was like, we have 300 people here.
Oh, yeah, they had a whole section I heard him saying on the radio.
That, I mean, and he's like, it was like a whole bunch of like former basketball, football, baseball coaches from all different levels and whatnot. It's really cool to see for Sal. I love everything about Sal. I mean, nothing I don't like about that guy. Mm-hmm. He's taking walks. I think he leads the team in walks. Yes, he's been walked 9 times. This is a rookie. He's not supposed to have this kind of plate discipline. Mm-hmm. I mean, just everything about Sal has been fantastic this year. I gotta say though, like not just Sal, rookies in general have been having ridiculous years here in the early going. I mean, let's go up to Cleveland and look at Chase DeLauter. I mean, he slugged 5 home runs in the first week of the season, didn't he? Yeah, he's still sitting at 5. He's hitting 286 through 11 games. That's crazy. He has 10 hits and 5 of them have left the yard. Kevin McGonigal up in Detroit. Excuse me. Up in Detroit, having a fantastic year. And am I mistaken, or is Max Clark also up for them? No, Max Clark is not up. But Max Clark, another really good rookie for them who should be on his way up sometime soon. Yeah, Kevin McGonigal hasn't hit one out of the yard yet, but he's walked 6 times with only 7 strikeouts. That's pretty good. He's hitting a tick over 300. Great to see that from a rookie. Who else am I thinking of? Hate to talk about it, but your kid over in Pittsburgh.
The hell's his name?
Yeah.
Connor Griffin?
Yes, thank you.
Did you see?
I suppose he's actually not having too great of a start. He's only got, 18 at-bats, so hasn't played much. He is only hitting 165.
Did you see his contract this morning?
That wasn't this morning. It was a couple days ago. But yeah, he's got $170 million.
9 years, 140.
Oh, I guess I had the number off a little bit. But yeah. Yeah. He signed it actually before he debuted.
Oh, well, maybe they didn't have the numbers all the way out. But yeah, I saw that. It's like, good Lord. I wanted to see the Mets had this outfielder who was supposed to be pretty good, so I wanted to check up his stats. Carson, I think it's Benji or Beignet, however the hell you say it. Has he not been called? Okay, he is up there. So yeah, this season he's batting. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, and I didn't mention that. I kind of forgot. Both Chase DeLauter and Sal Stewart, the first week of the season, you had rookies winning the Player of the Week in your respective conferences. I mean, that's, like I said, the rookies to start off the year have been pretty insane. It's been fun to watch. Is Drake Baldwin still a rookie? Or did he play too much last? Because he also, yes and no. Baldwin won the rookie, or Drake Baldwin won the Rookie of the Year award last year. Let's JJ Weather hold up yet?
I don't think so. I
Oh,
was
no,
just
he
looking.
has. He's
Oh,
hitting 268. Not out
okay.
of
He
this
wasn't
world, but not
wasn't up
terrible.
the first week, or at least opening day. He wasn't up, so I didn't know. But I don't like that. I mean, you've got. Yeah, DeLauder still tied for the league with home runs in the league with Shea. What the hell? Shea Langoliers and Drake Baldwin from Atlanta all have 5. RBI, C.J. Abrams with Washington has 14, along with Baldwin from Atlanta. Pagana save off from the league lead. Of course, Jacob Mizorowski has 28 Ks. How many starts does he have?
Did you say who?
The Mizorowski kid from.
Oh, it should just be 2. I mean, should be enough time. But also, yeah,
3.
Another rookie. What? He started 3 games
He
already?
has 3 games started and 16 and a third innings and has 28 Ks.
That's wild. Yeah, another guy that one of the rookies that I kind of forgot about, partially because I can't say his dang name, but the Japanese kid.
From, or where's he at?
The White Sox.
Let me see if I know how to say his name. Munetaka Murakami.
Yeah, I guess he's cooled off a little bit in the last week because he's only hitting 200. But he's slugged 4 homers and been walked 7 times, so he's doing a really nice job of getting on base. And then who was the other guy I just saw? What was the name? It's another Japanese kid.
Kazuma Okamoto.
Yes. For the Blue Jays. That's where it is. Yeah, hitting 260, 11 hits, couple of homers. Like, really fun to see all these young guys come up and play so well so early. And I say young guys, I mean, he is 29, but it's his first year over here. And the Blue Jays are actually tied with the Dodgers, top of the 3rd right now, 0-0.
I was looking at Mizorowski. He, in his first game of the season, they beat, of course, they beat the White Sox 14-2. 5 innings, he had 11 Ks.
Just mowing them down, man. Crazy.
Not fair.
So are we going to go ahead and look at the schedule for the next week?
I suppose. It's with 2 games still to be played today and tomorrow in the series. Damn, now I got to get Apple TV to watch the game on Friday. See if there's going to be a fight. Oh, we didn't even talk about that. We'll talk about that next. The Angels fight.
Oh, yeah, no, I was still planning on getting
Oh,
going
okay.
there next.
5, 6. We got 6 games to pick. I'll go 3 and 2, and I'm not going to say which ones are which because you don't talk about the sweep.
Wait, we only have 5 games?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, yeah, because the Wednesday game is a night game. I'll go. You said 3-2. I'll go 3-2. Now I was talking to my dad earlier in the week, and after I looked at the whole April schedule, I was like, I'm thinking where I want to be at the end of April is 19-12. 7 games above 500 with the schedule that we have to work through, I think would be a great spot. I feel like that's a tick optimistic, like maybe too optimistic, but like if I don't know exactly how to say what I'm trying to say, but well, I mean, I said that I think the Reds have a chance to win the division, and so if that's going to happen,
yeah, I think
gonna have to have a good start to the season, and that's, I mean, obviously 8-3. It is a good start to the season. Got to continue that.
I think my pick for the division win is out the window.
So we're gonna talk about the Cubs, and then we'll talk about
that was my pick to win the division, and damn it, everybody's going on IL.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so Cade Horton went on the IL just like the other day with forearm tightness, and that is never a good thing for your pitching staff. It was announced earlier today after being checked out by a doctor that he is going to undergo UCL, which for those of you that may not know is Tommy John surgery. So he's out for all of this year and probably part of next year.
Yeah, that's not a...
Justin Steele is rehabbing from his own elbow injury.
He had that
from
last year. Yeah.
Yeah. Jordan Wicks has left forearm inflammation, and Porter Hodge has a right flexor strain, as well as Cubs are placing, this was, I think yesterday, maybe the day before, Cubs are placing Matthew Boyd on the 15-day IL with a left bicep strain, retroactive to April 3rd. Javier Assad has been recalled and will start tomorrow, so that was 2 days ago. But that is a lot of pitching, a lot of pitching injuries for the Cubs. And a lot of it is like arm injuries. 2 of them are right forearm issues. Well, shoot, if you want to talk about Justin Steele, that one, like I said, he's dealing with his own elbow injury. And then, like I said, Matthew Boyd, it's a bicep strain. You're in a really bad spot if all of your pitchers this early into the season are dealing with big time injuries like that. And you know, if they had a playoff series that started today, they would that started a week ago. They would have wanted for their 2 starters to be probably Matthew Boyd, for their top 2 guys to be Matthew Boyd and Cade Horton. Mm-hmm. And now you're out Horton for the season, and who knows what's going to go on with Boyd, you know? Absolutely devastating losses for the Cubs here in the early going. Let's take a look at it now. I mean, 5-6. So it's not like, you know, part of the reason why it's not the end of the world is because it's so early and there's so much time to be able to get things to, you know, to be able to bounce back. But also, like, they were expecting to be a really good team this year, and with all that pitching injury, it just turns it into a lot of question marks. So, okay. Now, Joe Adele or the fight?
Let's go Adele first.
Okay. So, out to LA, and we get to watch Joe Adele rob Cal at least one home run from Cal Raleigh, but also from a couple other guys. And I tell you what, this pitcher, I don't know how you say his name, because that is very long, but that guy must be buying Joe Adele many steak dinners for this.
Numbers to start the year. No balls and 1 strike. There's a drive out to right from Raleigh. Adele's back near the wall. He leaps and he caught it. Joe Adele robs Raleigh.
That's one.
What been his first home run this year. What a play for Joe Adele.
And like you said, that's one.
What inning were we in? The time was in the way. I couldn't see.
That's a slider. It was flat right there in that zone. But what a
I think it was the first inning. It was the pitcher's fifth pitch of the game.
Okay. Damn.
that'll electrify the crowd. A certain home run.
Like you said, there's one, and that's because, I think I went a little too far forward, because Joe ain't done.
Same pitcher?
Sensational catch. And you're right.
I believe so.
Okay.
One out here in the 8th.
No,
No.
because this was 8 innings later.
There's a drive to right.
Taking one back from Bo Naylor. Similar spot, nearly identical.
What a night! That is unbelievable. Joe Adele, listen to the crowd.
Insanity. Stole a home run from a madman.
Back to the wall. Time is
What a beautiful backdrop there at Angel Stadium.
Joe knows hops. That is incredible. 1-0
Joe knows
game, and
hops.
that's
Yeah, no shit.
home run robberies for Joe Adele. I mean, that's way up there.
All right, boys and girls, and now
It's done it twice.
It's beyond me that Mike Trout is still in the league.
From the fly ball right toward the corner. It's Joe Adele again near the foul pole. Did he touch it again? He fell into the crowd. So it's a home run. They called him out. He did it again.
and that
that
time
Crawford?
steals it from
Yep,
P.J. Crawford.
There's a home run. Unless he catches it before he falls.
Went Superman mode. And that,
Players are gonna ask for a review.
I'm so glad they gave him the out. Because when I first saw it, I didn't think that it wasn't out. Because you have to catch it before you exit the field of play.
Uh-huh.
And so I was afraid that they weren't going to give it to him because he went flying out of there.
He caught it.
Yeah.
But look,
It's over.
the wall saved him. Because he hits the wall and it just causes him to slow down enough.
He caught it.
If that wall is
It's over.
like 6 inches lower and it's not like right at the mid thigh, if that's not at the high thigh and that's lower down the thigh, he goes
flipping.
flying over, and they don't give it to him. I don't think.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, go
All right.
Joe Adele.
So the Angels need to work on that. That's 3 different bobblehead nights right there next year.
Deep into the right field.
I mean, the Reds
or
are
you
doing.
do a giant bobble that has like 3 different
that'd
Joe
be-
Adeles.
That'd be hard.
Trick.
Have the one with him going over the wall and the 2 with his
On each
back
side,
up against
yeah.
the wall.
Hey, look. Hey, we can design bobbleheads for teams.
Hey, man. Absolutely love it. Oh, hey, no, go back real quick because I'm going to back up a half second just see the full reaction from Crawford.
I mean, hey,
He's like, you got to be kidding me.
right. And what do I got to do? Not hit it to right field in Angel Stadium.
That was great. Something else that was also great in a completely different way. Jared has not seen the footage. So, things got fun in Angel Stadium last night. Like I said, for a completely different reason. Evidently, Solar and Lopez have beef.
Okay. Oh, shit, that was up and in a little bit. Hey, nice there by the catcher. Almost got it back out there.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Did he just throw his glove at him?
Probably.
And they quickly get Lopez out of the way to not get in the scrum. I know, yeah, the bullpen's got to come in, but I mean, shit, it's all decided by the time they get there.
Oh yeah, and they're about to show they kind of have like a little bit of a wider angle of the whole thing. You don't see quite everything, but you see most of it. Oh no, you do see everything. I haven't seen this angle.
Oh, and he did. Yeah, they're.
I don't know if you can see, but Lopez still has the ball in his hand. He like almost threw the ball at Soler, but he never threw the ball, and he kind of punched him in the face with the baseball. And you see the ball still in his hand.
Hey, that's a weapon. Pitchers need every advantage.
Oh, is that who tackled him? The manager? Look at that. The old man, number 22. Love it.
He could have just fluttered his ears and knocked
Hey,
his ass
man,
over.
you know, I'm glad he's okay, but that easily could have turned into a Don Zimmer situation. I'm glad it didn't happen. But, yeah, so there's been some excitement out in LA the last couple days.
Well, Soler is 14 of 23 off of Lopez in his career with 3 home runs. And the last time he hit a home run, there was a little bit of chirpiness going on between the two. So I guess there is a little bit of a beef between there.
Wow.
Well, learn how to strike him out then, Lopez. Shit.
Yeah. And speaking of beef between teams and players, the Red Sox and the Brewers are tied up in a series right now, 1 apiece. We're actually almost at the end of game number 3. Red Sox are up 5-0.
There video of this
at the end of the 8th. I don't have a video. I might be able to find one. But for those of us baseball fans, like many of us are, that pay attention to this show, we know about some of the beef between Wilson. It is Wilson, right? It's not William. William is the one that plays for Milwaukee.
Yes.
Okay.
Wilson is the one that played.
Wilson Contreras played for the Cubs for a long time, and then he got traded to the Cardinals, and then over the offseason he got traded to Boston. And he's played 120 games against the Brewers in his career, and he's been hit by them 24 times. He was hit in the first game of their series in Boston, and he was pretty hot about it. He came out and said that, hey, if you guys hit me again, I'm coming after one of you guys. Let me see what we got here.
It is 11 more times he's been hit by any other team in baseball, Contreras has.
Yeah, wow. Let me see if I just got it.
Was it Woodruff who hit him the other night? That's
Yes.
the 3rd time he's hit him.
No, It's the 6th.
6th. Okay, then maybe that's what I saw.
Yeah. And here, I got it. If you
Go. Oh, so you were in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Did that hit him? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For the 6th time, his brother comes out and walks him up the first base line.
Not a bad job by William.
So, I mean, what does William do there? It's like, well, I got to stick up for my brother, or I stick up for my pitcher. I just sit there and watch it happen if they were to fight.
They've had altercations before when he's with St. Louis. Murph wants to know if this ball even hit him. Looked like it just barely got him on the hand. Contreras more reacting, just up and in. And listen, the guy's hit you 6 times in your career. Eventually, you're tired of it.
Here's a look.
Looked like it did clip him in the hand.
Oh, ah,
That did not hit him, I don't
that's
think.
so close.
On his hand.
The call on the field is hit by pitch. Milwaukee is challenging.
Let's see
They
if
had
got
to
another
overturn
angle.
that, right?
Man, I don't think you're reacting like that if it didn't at least touch it a little bit. He felt it. We'll see.
I think I agree with the. I mean, they are Boston umpire, or
The hit by pitch call on the field stands. The batters
they are Boston announcers, but I do kind of. How do you know to react quite like that if you don't feel it?
Oh, here we go. Who's he yelling? Oh, is he yelling at the umpire or the? Okay, Woodruff.
Here's what we said before when we introduced
Maybe it's the first baseman, not Woodruff.
Oh.
Probably is the first baseman.
like him. He's not a guy maybe you like playing against, but this energy, this guy plays with passion. Now there's history with this individual pitcher.
Yes, I totally understand him being upset about it. Like I said, Red Sox are up 5-0, top of the 9th. And they won game 2 of the series, and now looking like they might win game 3. So after a tough start for the Red Sox, they might be finally getting things going a little bit.
Put them 4 games under 500 if they win today.
Yeah.
Tell you what, the Rockies are kind of surprising. Only a game under 500. Like I said, I know only 11 games in, but still.
Yeah, I think a lot of the teams at the bottom aren't going to be like. I don't think there's going to be like god awful 60-win teams or maybe anything like that this year. Maybe there'll be like one. I don't think we'll have a Rockies team where it's like they have 30 wins and we're in midsummer. I think it feels like that at least that things. Like records may be a little bit more balanced out here this year. We'll see, though. I mean, obviously.
Does that do it for baseball?
Trying to think if there's anything. Oh, it's up to you. We can show the C.B. Buckner.
Oh, yes. I
Worst
forgot about
miss
that
ever.
dumb son of a bitch.
And tell us how you really feel, Jared.
Fucking asshole. I hate him. I hated him more than Angel Hernandez. But I mean, he should be fine. We'll let you. We'll show it.
Buckner did it again. Blew a call, and it was surprising.
And let's be so clear. He blew a call on the very first day he was doing games this year. We were at opening day for the Reds, and he blew at least one call over at first base. Mm-hmm. It's just like, come on, bro.
Somehow, in the way he blew it. I've got some footage that hasn't been seen before, some new angles. Excited to share them with you. This one is brought to you by Fanatics Sportsbook. Let's dive in. We're in the sixth
I didn't know they had a
inning of two-run
sportsbook.
game. There's 2 outs. Brewers and Rays. Remember they had a big brawl a couple years ago? That was fun. 2-0. Pitch is smoked, knocked down by the second baseman, but then thrown away with these. The Rays say, hey, give me the ball. This play's not dead. I don't think he touched first base, says the Rays first baseman, and C.B. Buckner calls him
Pause
out.
it there.
The first
Go back. Rewind it to like right when he's. I think he went forward actually.
I don't think I did.
I wanted to go right when they were running up the line when he first hit the ball. Maybe he did go far.
He touched the bag.
I don't
What's
think I went
happening
past
here?
it.
Did he step on the white, the
Did
big
I?
white? Yeah. Okay, and CB surely saw that
I
because
think
he's
he
looking
might
right
have.
at the player. Oh, he's not looking.
Okay, that's what I wanted to
The
see.
one place
It
he
didn't
should
look
be
like
looking.
he was even looking at the damn
That's why
play.
he missed it.
And he's not.
Well, what could have happened? Because he's getting in position, he's looking at it, the throw goes away, and he goes, oh, look at
Oh, let me look over there.
He just gets
Well,
distracted.
I mean, he's
by
following the
going
ball,
away.
so at least he's
Again,
doing
he's
that.
following the ball. By the time he looks back, right there, he's off past the back. It's unbelievable. They go, well, how did he miss that? And then they show the replay, and you're like, oh, because he didn't look at it. So he's getting in the position, the ball is awry, and then he follows the ball. Look at this. It's just so perfect. It's so perfect. It's unbelievably perfect. That's why it's so surprising. Because CB isn't a perfectionist, and this is perfect. It's the perfect way to miss a call. You don't look at the one thing
And
you're
then
supposed to be looking at. You get distracted
I'm
by the
pretty
ball players.
sure
They quickly come back.
here in a second.
After review, he's safe. The call's overturned.
Okay.
Milwaukee retains their challenge.
And Bauer's just laughing. And CB's like, okay, well, yeah, I knew I missed it. Don't blame me. I mean, I went and asked. And the manager just looking at it, you're like, what? I mean, look at these like
how?
serious faces.
How?
The icon cash is like, what the hell? Looking at manager of the
Did I
Brewers.
accidentally
Looks
skip
at him
that?
like,
I think you did.
I don't know, man.
Oh, well, shoot, I'm
Let's
sorry.
dive in. We're in the sixth inning of
'Cause
a
I wanted to
2-run
show
game.
this
There's
part.
2 outs. Brewers and Rays. Remember they had a big brawl a couple years ago? That was fun. 2-0 pitch is smoked, knocked down by the second baseman, but then
Where you-
thrown away with these. The
Yeah.
Rays say, hey,
Go John Boy
play
and
the
his
ball.
lip
This
reading
play's
right
not
here.
dead. I don't think he touched first base, says the Rays first baseman, and CB Buckner calls him out.
The first baseman walked by and touched it, and it's like, oh, out.
First baseman
Yeah.
thinks he has to go tag him. He steps on the bag there, but he doesn't think that that's when he's going to get him out. CB Buckner says out. First baseman is like, what? Okay. And CB's like, I already called him out. And then he tags him, and everyone's like, what's going on? What's going on? Then you're going to see CB walk in. This is footage we got that hasn't been seen. And he asks the home plate umpire, he says, did he touch the bag? Did he touch the bag? Did you see him touch the bag? Home plate umpire's like, well, CB, you called him out. He's like, yeah, I had him not touching the bag. He's like, well, then he's out. Yeah, so you have to call him out. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right.
Call on the field is that the batter runner did not touch
You see the first base coach?
He's like, what?
You see his neck break? Oh, man, look at that.
Call on the field is that the batter runner
Huh?
did not touch first.
I was just going to do that one more time. I should have paused that at the right
Call
time.
on the field is that the
Huh?
Yeah, that's a 90-degree shot to the left.
What? What? That's just hilarious. Yeah, I don't know. CB needs to be suspended for that.
He just needs
There
to
has to be.
taken to an island somewhere and just dropped off and never come back.
There has to be something for that. That's absolutely unacceptable.
Mm-hmm. I think that does it for baseball, though. Anything else?
I kind of think so. I know that they do have our. I did see Lance McAllister posted earlier what the lineup is today. So there's that. Friedel, McLean, Ellie, Sal, Suarez, Benson, Stevenson, Marte, and Hayes. So that's kind of been what it's been. A good chunk of it so far. Yeah, I guess that's it then. Oh, I guess this is something we kind of missed, and I've missed in total. Detroit. I'm sick and tired of saying that it's early. It's true, but Detroit is last in the AL Central, 4-7. Did you see Verlander went on the 15-day IL?
No, I did
I
not.
don't remember what it is, but I feel bad for him, man. He's been so good for so long, and he's just the last year or so has been rough on him. Always been a big Verlander guy, and hasn't been a good
Hip.
last year or so. Hip, yeah.
I'm not paying to read your article on Detroit news. And it looks like it'll just be the 15-day DL for him. IL for him. Mm-hmm. Good Lord, no. So, I mean, Boston's at 3-8. Well, I think they won, so that might be 4-8 now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it did go final a few minutes ago.
Detroit 4-7. Cubs are 5-6. So 3 out of the 6 division winners I picked are in last place.
Whoops.
Yeah, well, we don't have to relive that in October when we talk about this again.
No, maybe we do.
No.
Maybe we do.
I got to burn that piece of paper. That is horrible shit.
I said the Reds were going to win the division, and hey.
Hell, at this point, the Cubs
A-
are out. I'm
April
rooting
8th.
for yeah.
April 8th, man. Reds are in first place. Who knows how much longer it'll be. So I guess that means we're going over to...
We can jump. You want to jump to the NBA real quick?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Like we said, the Sunday is the last day for the regular season. You have all of your teams clinching their spots. I think everybody's clinched their...
I think everyone had
Division.
clinched last week.
Okay. So looking at it, let's start in the East first. Because, I mean, with Cunningham coming back for Detroit, that's going to be huge. They kept the lead, but, I mean, him coming back is definitely going to help them in this playoff push.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And I think he was supposed to be back either right before or right around the start of the playoffs anyways. Just a huge thing for them that they get him back a week before the season ends, because you got a few games to get him. Yeah, it's not, the most time in the world, but you got a couple of days of games where, it's not going to be the most intense basketball in the whole thing world, and you can get him a little bit up to speed before the season, before the postseason comes around.
Mm-hmm.
On a much different note from that, did you see that the Grizzlies made 29 threes against the Cavs the other night and lost?
Damn! No, I didn't.
I have the box score pulled up. It's 142 to 126. So it wasn't even close.
Jesus. You said they made how many threes?
29. They had 2 guys, right? No, they had 3 guys. 4. I'm sorry. Who played that shot less than 50% from 3.
So more than half their points came from behind the arc.
Yeah.
And they still couldn't win. Good Lord. Jeez, that is horrible.
They shot 29 of 59. That's incredible. And just unable to find a way to win. You look at the Cavs. Hey, man, they've built something very interesting over there. I will never trust a team whose second or maybe best player is James Harden, but
Right. Well, not till Game 7. Or
any time in the playoffs, I don't trust him.
okay.
But I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I don't think they'll be an easy out necessarily. They are a well-built team. I just think he doesn't necessarily make you much better.
Right. So let's see. That would put them
Where are they in the standings?
3rd, I think. Fourth.
A game behind the Knicks. So they're still fighting for that. They got a chance to. You got a chance to get that still. And actually, right, how many games do the Celtics have left?
3.
Aw.
Right?
Yep. Never mind. I was going to say there's an outside chance, but we would literally have to win all 3 games, and
I mean, it's not.
they'd have to lose all 3. The Pistons would have to lose all 3 of their games.
That'd
and then
be-
we
I
don't
mean-
know how, like, the head-to-head has gone this year. So I don't know. Celtics might, be able to win out, and the Pistons lose out, and we still not get the 1 seed. So, won't be getting home court advantage, but
They're 3-1 against Boston this year.
yeah, that's not fun.
No. So it looks like they have home court locked up through the playoffs.
Yep.
Out west. I mean, good Lord. I mean, shit. I mean, I know it's hard to say one person makes the team, but I mean, we don't have Halliburton and we don't get 20 wins this season. Oh well.
18 and 61 is crazy.
Yep.
And somehow still not even the worst team in the league. 17 and 62, the Wizards.
Jeez.
I mean, out of this world. Yeah, I'm gonna look and check the Wemby thing real quick, because it's 1-2 out west, and no one else is even close.
Exits with a bruised rib. He's ruled out for tonight.
Both sides really got it locked, or both teams got their spots locked up. That's just so. I mean, it's a 2-team race for the very top. I mean, and the race is over at this point. But
Oh, they say
and then
he
there's
might
a
play.
9-game difference between Denver, the 3 seed, and the Spurs and the 2 seed.
Damn. Lakers are 13 as well as the Rockets 13 back.
I'll tell you what, the Lakers have just been such a weird one this year. If they're anywhere near close, they just about win the game. And if
If they're not, they're losing by 30.
yeah, I mean, we're looking at what, that's 4 close games in the last half of the season that they have lost. And I mean that, like, hang on, let me scroll all the way down. Their last loss was to Oklahoma City, 123-87. The loss before that, they lost by 6 to Dallas. All right. The loss before that, 139
Oh,
to
Jesus.
96. The loss before that, they kept it close with the Pistons. Great. So that's 2 close losses in the second half of the season.
7.
They lost by 7 to Denver way back at the beginning of March. They lost by 3.
3-1. Oh, God,
and
Boston. Oh,
And then, yeah, the Celtics.
111-89. 136-108. 119-110.
That one's not bad.
Yeah. 129-99. That's a 30-point loss up in Cleveland. How the hell do you lose to Sacramento by 12? Aren't they like the worst team in the West?
Is it them? They might be.
The Clippers beat them 103-88.
The Jazz are the worst. team in the
Jazz?
West.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. When they're off, they are off by 30. Mm-hmm. Jesus.
It's just such a. They either try or they don't. And there's no in between.
No, there's not.
The Rockets, man, they're such a hard team for me to get a read on because I like so much about their team. And then they're the 5 seed. And, like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense with them sometimes because I love KD and Alperen Sengun, and then Amon Thompson there. And they score 115 points per game. Like, they're good at everything. They just lose a lot of big games. Or they just, I don't know. I mean, somehow they just don't match up great with a lot of the other top teams. And because just when I look at that roster, I feel like it should be great, but then it's like I said, they're the 5 seed. I will say one thing that's kind of surprised me this season is the Hornets. They are, I'm pretty sure they're a top 6 seed in the East. And Brandon Miller, is this year 2 or year 3 for him? I do not remember.
The Hornets are a 9 seed.
Oh, they're at the bottom of the play-in. I'm sorry.
Mm.
Yes. Yeah, so this actually is 3rd season, but I played really well this year not having the rebounding numbers that a lot of people want him to be able to pull in. Only rebounds about 5 boards per game, but a nice number 2 there to Lonzo, or to LaMelo, rather. I'm sorry. And then Con Knipple having a fantastic rookie season. 19 points per game for them. I didn't even know that's where Colin Sexton was playing. Or was he traded?
Knipple was Duke last year, right?
Yes.
Okay. Colin Sexton, I thought the Cavs traded him to the Bulls in one of those.
No, he got traded to the Jazz from the Bulls.
Oh.
From the Cavs. To the Jazz from the Cavs. I said that wrong. And now I guess he's on the Bulls.
Oh. Is Jokic still averaging his triple-double? Is he going to be the back-to-back years he's going to average it?
Yes.
All right.
28, 12, and 11.
All right.
Just a tick under 11 assists per game. Which, that's just wild. And he is also leading the team in steals.
Really?
Yeah, like 1.5 a game. I
Oh,
think
so they
is
just
what I
don't
saw.
steal that much. Yeah, 1.4. Bruce Brown averages 1.
I actually didn't know he averaged. I must have forgot that he averaged a triple-double last year. I thought he got close. But kind of missed it. But hey, man.
Westbrook's the only other one to do it. I think that might do it for NBA.
Oh, how much time is Luka going to miss? Because he did just get hurt.
I thought I read somewhere that it was only going to be the rest of the regular season and then maybe a couple into the postseason.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I totally forgot. He's going to Spain to seek treatment.
Oh,
There's a hamstring.
I mean, it typically requires 3 to 6 weeks of recovery, putting his timeline potentially deep in the playoffs. Ooh.
What seed are they again? 5? 4. So, I think you're asking for too much from a 40-year-old LeBron to try and beat the Rockets by himself.
Yeah, because Reeves is out for a month too. With an oblique strain. That happened last week, I think, or over the weekend maybe.
Wow. So wait a minute. Oh, the playoffs, they will be started by the time we get back here next week, won't they?
I think the play-in will be done, but I don't think the playoffs might not start until that.
So then we can at least talk about the play-in.
All right, let me pull that up. Now you're gonna have to remind me. How does it work? Like the 8, 9, and the
No. The 7-8 play, and
the winner of that is the 7 seed.
yes.
And then 9, 10 play, losers out.
And the winner plays the loser of the 7-8 game,
Okay.
and that team becomes the 8 seed.
Okay.
We got there together, because I wasn't 100% sure at first, and then the teamwork makes the dream work.
You're right. So in the East, you have the 76ers and the Magic playing in the 7-8, and then the Hornets and the Heat in the 9-10.
It's just so wild that
Milwaukee's not in it. Oh,
that the Heat, they just find a way to make the playoffs, it feels like, every year. And yeah, that Milwaukee's not in it with the second best player, third, fourth.
top 5.
Yeah, I mean,
Top 5.
no way you can say outside of the top 5. Best player on the planet, he's going to be sitting in Greece watching, I don't know. He might not watch the playoffs. That's how some guys are, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I guarantee if Joker's there, he ain't watching it if he ain't in it.
right,
He's focused on his racehorses.
right.
So I will take the Magic over the Sixers in the 7-8 game. Are you looking up how many times they played each other and all that?
No, but
Oh.
I am doing some quick light research. Because I do like what Paulo and the Magic have going on and all. I have 3 different guys scoring 20 points a game.
For the Magic?
Yeah.
Paolo, one of the Wagner twins, right? Mm-hmm. Franz or
Franz.
Mose? Okay. Who else is on the Magic? I don't know. Who else is on the Magic?
Desmond Bain.
Oh.
He's chucking up a lot of threes, man.
Oh.
He's making a lot of them too. I'm sorry, that was the wrong number. 49%, 39% of them.
Damn.
So, yeah. Yeah, I'll go with the Magic. I thought I was leaning the Sixers, but
you can still have the Sixers in.
It's so hard to trust Embiid's. You're right. Yeah, it's so hard to trust Embiid's health, and yeah, so I'll have the Magic winning that one, and then
I know you're going to pick the Hornets because you hate the Heat.
no, I'm going to pick the Hornets, but not because I picked the Heat, or not because I hate the Heat.
Okay.
I just think that they're a young upstart group, and I don't know. Eric Spoelstra only has so much voodoo. That he
It
can
keeps
pull.
getting him in the playoffs every year.
It
so-
does, but I just
I mean,
think
has the Heat ever missed the playoffs
under
under
Spo,
him?
maybe once. I feel like once is correct. But yeah, I'll pick the Hornets. And then I'll take the Sixers over the Hornets just because, yeah, they're young upstarts, but they're young upstarts, and Philly just has enough veteran presence about them that they'll be able to win that one.
2014, 15, 2016, 17, and then 2024, 25.
Oh, they missed it last year? Are they at least in the play-in last year then?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. And they were in the play-in the year before too.
All right. I said, so I'll take the Hornet or the Sixers over the Heat, right? Is that how it goes?
It's
So I
if
think
you have the Hornets winning, then wait, you have who winning?
the Hornets.
Then it would be the Hornets and the Sixers. Yeah,
Okay.
for the 8 spot.
The Hornets.
Okay. And then out west, Phoenix and the Clippers for the 8 spot, and then for the 9. Excuse me, I said that wrong. For the 7 spot, Phoenix and the Clippers, and then Portland and the Warriors in the 9-10 game.
I will go.
Portland got into the play-in? Oh my gosh.
I will go Clippers over the Suns. And then Warriors over Trailblazers.
I think I agree with both of those. Yeah. You said Clippers and Warriors?
Yeah,
Yes. And Jimmy Butler's out for the season, right?
I believe so,
That's what I
yeah.
thought.
And I will take.
I think I'm going to Clippers.
I'll take the Trailblazers over the Suns.
So Portland over the Suns?
Oh, he tore his ACL in January. Butler did.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll take Portland over this. When you look at it, it's so hard when
We're back in that situation
when a
where Booker
team's-
doesn't have help.
Well, and when a team's second leading scorer is Dylan Brooks, we might have a problem.
Yeah, it is a problem.
Grayson Allen scoring 17 points per game for them.
I hated that fucker in college, and I still hate him.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
All right, I guess the only other thing left to talk
Colin
about.
Gillespie scores 12 a game for him. How about that?
Jeez.
From Villanova.
Villanova's still deep into the NBA still. The only other thing left to talk about is the championship recap over for college basketball.
Yes.
It's the day after, and it's not even up on the thing to click on anymore. We can start with UCLA winning their first women's title ever in dominating fashion over South Carolina,
Oh, yeah?
71 to 59 or 79 to 51. They jumped out. The end of the first quarter was 21 to 10. 36-22 at halftime, and then outscored them 25-8 in the third quarter. The Bruins did. Where's she at? And I mean, Gabriel Jaquez had 21 points and 10 boards for the Bruins.
Is in the little sister? Well, that's cool.
Yeah, he was there for that game after. But yeah, it was a back-to-back years. South Carolina gets routed in the championship.
I don't really.
And then on the men's side, Michigan, they just, I mean, I know it was only a 6-point win, but there was points in that. I don't know, did you watch it at all? No? There were points in that game I thought Michigan was going to blow the top off. I mean, they started out, I think it was like they started out like 8-0, and then got up to 15-5, and then UConn came back and all that. But what did it? UConn in the in the semifinal game against Illinois, they only had 4 turnovers. They had 5 straight turnovers in one set in the first half.
Sheesh. Yeah, Alex Karabal played awesome, and I thought that if they were gonna win, it would be because he would come up and play big. I mean, no one has more national championship experience than that man. Just
Playing in his third.
Yeah, not enough. He led him in scoring, but he wasn't efficient. 5 of 14, and then 3.
Oh, he ended up scoring. Oh, wow.
3 of 10 from deep, and it was a rough night for the UConn offense. 9 of 33 from 3, and then Braylon Mullins, the hometown. Braylon Mullins, a hometown kid who hit the shot to get him to the game. He also had a rough shooting night. 4 of 17, also 3 of 10 from 3. Yeah, it was just a real rough go of it. Michigan, they're so long, have such great size.
Yes.
They make it hard on you.
Yeah.
I didn't notice with Michigan 2 of 15 from 3. Oh my goodness.
They didn't make a 3-pointer until it was after the under 8 timeout in the second half.
Wow.
Yeah. But what did it? Michigan got to the free throw line. 25 of 28 to 12 of 16 for the Huskies. Michigan, I think, made 22 free throws in a row.
Wow.
And that's what did it.
Well, and something that's a little surprising when you look at the rebounding numbers, Michigan was out-rebounded by 7 in the game. That's typically like a big thing that tells a story. The turnovers were neck and neck. UConn, even though you said they had 5 straight or whatever, they still only had 11 total in the game. That was 1 more than Michigan. And UConn, they had 22 offensive rebounds. 22 offensive rebounds. They just couldn't put the ball in the basket, like, for most of the game. 31% overall shooting. You look at Michigan's 38%. And just the fact that they were able to get to the line.
That was the worst field goal shooting percentage game for UConn this season, and in his time with Hurley's time at UConn as well. So in 8 years, that's their worst shooting percentage game. Which, I mean, Michigan, they held all of their opponents under 37% shooting.
All year?
No, in tournament.
Oh, that would have been insanity. It just tells you that this season is a big example of how big the transfer portal has become. And
first team ever to start 5 transfers for Michigan.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey. I'm just looking at the Michigan roster. Did you know that Charlie May is on the team?
I did not until I was looking at it the other night, and I was like, and I asked Jim, I go, did you know that? He goes, I didn't know he had a son on the team.
Yeah, good for him. Got his son a title. It's his senior year, too.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Love to see that.
Now that you made me, I'm curious to see what team had the best. Wisconsin, in Michigan's only loss in the regular season, shot 38.2%, and that was the best team shooting percentage against the Wolverines this year. So, damn. And there's been a lot of news, and we can talk about it more next week, but a lot of players have already entered the portal already. Local kids, Gabe Cupps entered the portal from Ohio State. Jonathan Powell entered the portal from North Carolina. Actually, didn't talk about it, but Mike Malone is now the new head coach at North Carolina. Old Nuggets coach.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
So it'll be interesting to see where the rest of that goes. Anything else you have to talk about?
I was somewhat happy that I thought that Wright State would have had a chance to not get ripped apart by the transfer portal. But there's been at least 4 guys.
Ouch.
If not 5. Logan Woods just became the 5th to hit the portal after TJ Birch, Alex Brescotter, Michael Cooper, and...
Was Cooper the freshman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so we'll see if Wright State's able to put something together for next year. Kind of in a sad spot right now with college basketball.
I don't have anything else to talk about, do you?
I think that might be it.
All right, so that will do it for this week's episode of Play by Play. Remind you to like the show, share it across all social medias. Next week will be NBA playoffs. I might throw some stuff together. I saw this article online about crazy MLB foods this year, so we might do another episode of that next week. And I saved one for each team's unique giveaway, so might have to look forward to that next week or the week after. But yeah, that'll do it for us.
I sent you one already.
Oh, you
sent
did?
you one early. Remember? Maybe I guess we'll mention it real quick. A unique giveaway, the thing that the Red Sox are doing.
Oh yeah, that thing.
The cowboy Red Sox hat.
Yeah, that's dumb. Hopefully Boston has something more unique than that.
I don't know. I agree, it's dumb, but I kind of like it.
Ugly, not dumb. I mean, yeah.
I kind of like it though.
All right. But yeah, we will see you all next week.